Okay, so we are starting the next topic of the unit number 2, that is linked list. Is my screen is visible to all?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So this linked list, a very important data structure. I should say that it is the one of the important, most important out of available 5 which we are going to study in this DSA. So linked list is the most important because of the reason that you can implement the rest of the 4 data structures using linked list. That is the biggest application of the linked list tool. So we can implement the stack using linked list. We can implement the queue using linked list. We will implement the tree and graph using linked list also. So that is the biggest application of linked list. Ki we are able to implement all the data structures using linked list. Okay, we have got it. In stack and queue, we have seen that the implementation of stack and queue have 2 different types. One is static and one is dynamic. In static, what we are using array, and what we can use in the dynamic is linked list.
Link.
So stack implementation using array we have seen, queue implementation using array we have seen and implemented also. Now we will learn about the linked list, and we will, after that, the learning of linked list, we will try to implement stack and queue using linked list also. Okay, that will be a part of your curriculum also, and that's why we will see also like how the stack and queue will be implemented dynamically using linked list. So one of the application of linked list is that you can implement all the other data structures using linked list in case of dynamic allocation. Okay. Other than that, it also have many we can say applications which may include. We will discuss like later on as that time comes. First of all, and the first more next application could be dynamic memory allocation. We have always learned about dynamic memory allocation, in which we can use malloc and calloc functions, free and realloc functions. So dynamic memory allocation functions is the another application of the linked list actually. Okay, so whenever we are using DMA functions in our programs, so in background somehow the linked list is being used actually. So dynamically allocated, matlab not the continuous allocation. It may be a random allocation also. Okay, so we will see more applications of linked list as the time comes. So right now we are starting the linked list. List and linked list actually some in some like books or in some resources of internet you will see that list and linked list are like synonyms to each other. Somehow they like works same. So first of all we will see actually what is the list, and then we will come on to the linked list. So learning outcomes could be of this particular section or linked list. We will be able to understand the various differences between the array and linked list. So how the static allocation and dynamic allocation is different using array and linked list. We will see what are the benefits of or disadvantages of arrays and linked list. Then we will be able to understand the basic concepts of the linked list. Then you will be able to understand the different kinds of the linked list and the proper code to manipulate the linked list, or algorithms to manipulate the linked list. Manipulation means ki how various operations can be performed in the linked list. So first of all, what is a list actually? List is a sequence of elements in certain linear order. So linear. Again, I let me come on to that point once again. Ki, linked list is linear or non-linear data structure. Can anybody tell me?
Non-linear.
Linear.
Linear. It is a linear data structure. If you have remembered that classification of data structures, what we have studied initially in the basis of data structures, so you might have remembered that it is a category of linear data structure. because again in this we will be able to store all the elements in a linear fashion. Linear matlab one after another, एक के बाद एक के बाद एक के बाद, like stack and queue. We will be able to insert or like maintain the elements in the linked list as a linear way. Okay, so linear data structure है ये. So list is again a sequence of elements in the certain linear order. तो यहाँ पर भी आप समझ सकते हो कि list could be a linear order. Okay, now in English what is a list? List is where you will put what to do in one by one fashion. What to do in one by one fashion. Like we can take an example of a list of shopping. Like whenever you will move to like purchase something in the like in malls or whatever in shopping areas, we most of us have with us a list of shopping items that we need to purchase. Okay, so basic operations that can be performed onto the list could be a traversing, searching, insertion, and deletion. So traversing means ki accessing every element of the list. Searching means ki finding the specific item in the list. Inserting means adding something new, or deletion means removing the element existing in the list already. So how we can correlate it with our shopping example? Traversing means where you can navigate your shopping list one by one, like where you can see that what are the ways items you are having in your shopping list. So that is what the traversing means. You are just reading out, or you are just what the different items in the list you have mentioned. That is only a traversing. It could be a display also. Okay. Searching or retrieving means where you are starting to find out specific items that you want to buy in your list. So, like suppose you have you want some specific thing, like say it could be something CD pack or whatever it is. So, identifying or searching something specific in your list is called searching or retrieving. Inserting, it means inserting some new stuff in your shopping list, something that at random you think that in your shopping list, so it will be an insertion. Removing means something like suppose at specific time you want, or you think that should not be there in your list, so it could be a removing or deletion of the item. They are basic operations. Other than that, we can perform multiple operations too, like merging of list, reversing of list. They are also there that we will study like later on. So these four basic operations are there that we will study with each kind of linked list. Now come on to the array first. Okay, what is an array? Can anybody tell me what is an array?
Sequence of data item.
Array is a linear data structure which include homogeneous data.
Or anyone else? Arrays.
Even derived data type which is used
It is a
Collection of-
sequential collection of similar data types.
Collection of single data type.
Very good. Or one word I want to listen from your side that is not there in your definitions right now.
Group of
That is a major difference between arrays and linkages. Actually, why I have said like
array not use pointer variable.
array can use pointer variable.
नहीं, not use pointer variable.
It can be accessed with the help of index values.
It can use the help of index, or
It is a static linear data structure which is holds the
static
collection of data.
Good. Static हो गया.
Indexing is starting from 0 or 1.
Collection of similar data items.
That is homogeneous data item. All are stored in continuous manner or non-continuous manner.
Continuous.
Continuous.
So don't tell me what will by continuous manner. Who tell me like what is continuous allocation? Continuous allocation. क्या बता सकते हैं? Yes, anyone?
Sir, in a proper manner or pattern, the insertion or deletion happening in a proper manner or pattern.
Proper word I am not using. I am asking about continuous.
Sequential manner.
Sequential, not sequential. difference है. थोड़ा सा difference है, लेकिन difference है.
Sir, no
Sequential
space.
means one after another. Continuous means
Sir, array stores sequential memory.
Sequential memory. Very good. Sequential or continuous memory. Sequential का मतलब बताइए चलिए. Suppose now I suppose that sequential and continuous are both same. Suppose for the time being. So what do you mean by sequential or continuous?
Sequential means one by one after the another.
Sequential means one after another. One by one नहीं, one after another.
Yes, sir, one after the another.
एक के बाद एक के बाद एक के बाद एक. Like suppose you have a memory. Suppose this is your disk. Okay. So array, when array like is there, so suppose some elements are there in array. First element का address suppose और 100 है. So next element का address क्या होगा?
104
10
104.
डेटा स्ट्रक्चर वो डेटा टाइप के हिसाब से होगा ना कि 104
108, then 112, then 116, and so on. Yes, British is right. That is according to
क्योंकि सर
okay.
केवल
By default, we are assuming that it is of integer type, and we are assuming it is of 64 bits system. So we are taking 4 bits for each integer. So for integer, it will be like 100, 104, 108, and 112. For float, it could be 100, 108, 116, and so on. For 100, 101, 102, 103, and so on. So it is what the sequential and continuous means. Okay, continuous allocation. Like first element is stored at the first location 100, second element is at second position, third element and that so on. Now next element will not be at that position. Is it so in array? क्या ये possible है
Yes,
कि
sir.
दो position
No,
में
sir.
vacant हो?
No,
Not
sir.
possible.
No, sir.
नो
That
सर
is what the means of continuous allocation. Continuous allocation. Or
This
we
can
also
mean
say yes, sequential also. Somehow it is similar, one after another. So whenever I
कोई
am
space
using
in
an
blank.
array, whenever I am using an array, so it always stores the elements in continuous manner. Okay, continuous manner, and it holds homogeneous kind of data structure. But right now, some programming language supports non-homogeneous also, like Python. Some features are there through which we can use or store the non-homogeneous type of data item in an array also. So this is what the continuous means. Continuous allocation is okay. So no.
सर इसका मतलब है कि जो एलिमेंट हम इंसर्ट करेंगे वो सीक्वेंशियल फॉर्म में होगा यानी उनके बीच कोई ब्लैंक स्पेस नहीं होगा सर खाली नहीं होगा
So
पहले
an array, imagine that now suppose what actually an array. Yes, you are right. Okay. So now what is an array? To understand the array, suppose what would be a drawback of array and why we are requiring the linked list instead of an array. Okay. So
Sir,
why we are
sir, मैं
requiring
बताऊं?
the storage, why we are required the dynamic allocation instead of static allocation. So let us take an example for that. Imagine that we have 100 scores. Okay, 100 scores. It means 100 marks of the class. Suppose. Now we need to read them, process them, and print them. So read them, then process भी करना है. Process it means कि suppose we need to sort them. Process का मतलब it could be like suppose searching. Suppose we are like trying to arrange in some specific manner. That is what the process means.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, your voice is not clear.
Yes, sir.
It's breaking in between.
ये सर थोड़ी थोड़ी कट रही है सर
Okay. Now is it okay?
सर अभी
Okay,
ठीक है
sir.
बीच बीच में बहुत ब्रेक हो रही है.
Okay. Okay. Let me start once again. So array, we are supposing that we have an array of 100 scores. Okay. And we need to read them, we need to process them, and we need to finally print them. Now is the voice okay?
नो सर
No, sir.
No.
There is
Still it
bit of
breaking.
breaking. Yes, sir, it's breaking.
So what is the reason of that? I don't know.
network issue sir.
It may be. Okay. Now suppose for that, what do first of all? using array, suppose you need to do. So what you will do? You will maintain an array of 100 elements for a duration of the whole program. Okay, like till the program runs, that 100 elements will be there. 100 array of 100 elements will be there, and it occupies the memory too. Okay. Also, we need to specify variable name. It means array name. Okay, as shown below, like score array we are declaring, it will be the size of 100. Now, in order to process, what we need to do, we need to read them, then we need to process them, and then need to write them. For that, what we are requiring a loop of 100, the loop that will runs for 100 times. So 3 different loops will be there. One is for reading, one is for processing, and one is for writing. So that is how we can use an array for 100 different 100 scores, different scores. Okay, we can say that is array sequence type of the elements normally of the same data type.
सर वॉइस ब्रेक हो रही है सर.
आपकी वॉइस नहीं आ रही सर. यस सर.
Yes, sir.
Okay, wait a minute. I just open the door. Hello, is it okay now?
No, sir, it is breaking.
Still it is breaking.
सर बीच बीच में सही हो जाती है, फिर खराब हो जाती है.
Now I think it will be okay.
ओके तो है सर, अभी तो ओके है.
Hello.
हेलो सर.
Hello, is it okay now?
सर अभी तक तो ओके है.
Hello. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.